Is it your last chance to buy Bitcoin in a good price? Smash the like button. I'm gonna tell you everything about the crypto world, everything you need to know. Are you paying attention to the Bitcoin chart? Well, you should, and you should watch it here on CryptoNews. Rodrigo Arnedo. Why? Because we nailed it. We told you long time ago that on March the 19th would be in this point, and we nailed it exactly. For once, we made it. It's amazing. I didn't trade it, but I nailed it. And right now, what's gonna happen? We are in this resistance line with previous highs. And remember that once the gap from the CME futures chart is filled, which is already, now Bitcoin has to decide if it keeps going higher or we still in what you can consider a bear market. Everything yesterday had to do with this guy, Jerome Powell. And what happened? Well, you know it. He didn't cut the rates, but people are saying that we are in a better situation than we were. Economy is strong. Inflation remains somewhat elevated. Tariffs have driven inflation expectations higher. Fed is not in a hurry and will await further clarity. If the labor market weakens, Fed can ease if needed, and if economy remains strong, policy restraint can be maintained. They made the technical decision to slow balance sheet decline. So, the idea again is that even though we didn't cut the rates, all this information is good for the market. Powell's message is patience over panic. Everybody was paying attention to his words and also to Donald Trump's. President Trump posted on Truth Social saying the Fed would be much better off cutting rates as US tariffs start to transition, ease their way into the economy. You need to know that experts start predicting a cut in July and also another one in October. So for some of them, we're going to have two of them, even though we didn't have it yesterday. And remember all these dots that has to do with people that vote in these meetings, they are all saying also two cuts this year. So Michael Saylor is saying that the recession is canceled and that Bitcoin is going to close to $500,000 this year. That would be great. He also said, and we titled this video like this, you have a few days left to buy Bitcoin under 100K, and then you will never see five-figure Bitcoin again. Do you believe that? You don't? Leave a comment below. Thank you very much. Consider pieces of information like this one. Trump media exes are launching a new SPAC aiming to raise $179 million to acquire high potential business in the cryptocurrency and blockchain data security and dual use technologies market base in the US. What does that mean? I asked Grok as usual, of course. And well, what you need to know is that this is Donald Trump companies and they are going to spend a lot of money into the cryptosphere. So Grok is telling you, well, if the guy that is in power right now, the guy that regulates everything is investing in this, he's probably considering that we have a good future ahead of us, or don't we? Also, we have the first Bitcoin and crypto roundtable of the Crypto Task Force from the SEC. It's going to be March the 21st, which is tomorrow, and it's going to be streamed live for first time ever. This is bullish, and more than that is that today Donald Trump is going to attend the Digital Asset Summit. And this is the first time a president in the United States is attending one of these. He was there, but not as a president of the United States. Now, people are speculating if he's going to announce something today. We have to pay attention of that. Of course, we're going to do it. And if you want to know where in the world you can watch it, at what time, well, here you have all places in the world. For example, in Dubai, where I'm settled right now, it's going to be at 10 p.m. In Madrid, for example, in Europe, it's going to be at 7. And you have there so many places all over America. So we will watch it, we'll see about it. Just consider how that can affect the market, and also that huge institutions like BlackRock, they keep on briefing and creating marketing actions so that Bitcoin is pushed out there. Now we have BlackRock's head of digital assets on TV saying that Bitcoin's institutional adoption still isn't reflected in the price. They want us to adapt it little by little. Also, Max Keiser said that the EMF was warning Trump to not adding any more Bitcoin to America's Bitcoin strategic reserve, citing volatility and stability risk to the US economy. But I learned something from Grok I want to share with you. Remember to smash the like button, which is that you can type this at Grok fact check please, and this is just an answer to Max Keiser tweet, and it will answer you. There's no evidence found of IMF warning Trump about adding Bitcoin to the US strategic reserve. So maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but now we double check it, we fact checked it, and it says that it's not the case. Max Keiser, you have to clarify. Also, I learned that you can promote your posts and you'll get to a lot of people. Why I'm telling you this? Because you know that here we've never paid just $1 in order to promote our channels. This is always free for you and it's organic. People want to come to this content, it's okay. We don't want to rely on the algorithm. But I want you to highlight and understand that if people pay, well, they are getting there. So again, we have to double, triple check all the information now, and also realize and understand that people paying can make things look true, or at least create narratives or push those narratives into the people. And now what's going to happen with Bitcoin? Is going to go up, it's going to go out, down from this line. Are we going to find support in the $85,200? Well, Stock Molly Lizard says that we have to have a look at this trend line, as I have it, of course, on TradingView, and that we have to break the next one, which is around $97,000. That would be the POC, the point of control. If we break the $97,000 line, then 150 and 125 is next, according to this analysis and some other parameters. Also, the max pain limit is 72K. If we go lower than that, we are in trouble. But Bob Lucas is saying that he doesn't believe that we are going down from $80,000, but that if we do, he's worried sick. Like maybe that would mean that we topped already and we are in a crypto winter. Terrible things, of course, we'll see. We remember have this chart, still Bitcoin following it, and for us it's okay if we go down, and it doesn't matter if it's in April right now or in the longer extension of this idea in August the 15th, in my birthday. If you want to know more about this and about Bob Lucas theories, go to our channel and find the video about the 4-year cycle, and we are going to follow this idea. Remember also that Michael Saylor told us that with the Golden Cross, we might be on just previous days to 140% rise on Bitcoin. So yeah, watch previous videos, you'll learn everything about that. And let's keep on watching the stock market in United States. Standard & Poor's 500 surged plus 60 points yesterday, and that was good for Bitcoin, of course. After that, we still had some run and started going down as China went down, not stock market in Japan yet today. Remember also the MACD in the weekly, and remember these moving averages that we watched yesterday. We are in a very interesting point in the white line right now. Watch previous videos, you will know everything about that. Remember also we told you that price of Bitcoin is going up and down, not just because all this information, coming mostly from United States, but also because of that whale that started long in Bitcoin, then started shorting it again. So right now, this whale is manipulating us. Who's behind it? Is that an exchange? Is that Bybit? Who is doing this, and how can we prevent that? And what do you think? Is it a good moment for buying Bitcoin? Then you should use Bitpanda, the best exchange in Europe. You have the link in the description below. And remember that if you are very good with your trades, well, you can go to Bitpanda Fusion, not just Bitpanda, but the Pro version, where you still have a promotion of up to 7,500 euros. So again, link in the description below. Take advantage of all this, and also take advantage of a 10% discount that you're going to have if you use a paid version of coin tracking. Start with the link for free, and in the future, if you need the paid version, you'll have that automatic 10%. And it is not automatic, but if you're a company and you want more than just a single subscription to coin tracking, you can have 3 for a very reduced price. You have the link in the description below. Also, you need the 4th, the 5th license. You have them for a very cheap price. And remember, in this case, to tell the people in the phone or to type as you are having this, that you came from me, Rodrigo Arnedo, CryptoNews, fan on the right, call me as you like, so you'll have your 10% discount. The bubbles in the green, this is good, even though EOS was going crazy up, it's going down now. We have TEL going up, Bonk is going up. We have to pay attention to the best ones, XRP and Solana. We're gonna tell you everything about this because it's quite huge. SEC dropped Ripple lawsuit. CEO Brad Garley has told us, we told you in this video that XRP was going to have this piece of information soon enough, and that the last time we have something similar, price of XRP went up 100%. So what happened yesterday? After we had this piece of information, we went up just like a 12-10%. Everybody's making fun of it. Just 10%. We've been waiting 4 years for that. We wanted something like this. We wanted to go to 4.8, but we didn't. So do you think that it's going to take some time? Do you think, as we told you in that video, that they are trying to sell everything and you are just exit liquidity? We'll see what's happening. We'll see the future of XRP. Right now, they're saying they want to have an IPO. So again, we told you more and more good news about XRP, but the news that we need is that it has a real use case, because if not, it's going to go to zero. So disappointed that it's not pumping. We'll see when we have the ETF. And what about Solana? Solana also went up, and because we have the first Solana future ETF, which is good, but not as good as having an ETF on spot. This is futures. And also the company behind it is not BlackRock, is not Fidelity, is not one of the huge ones. But in any case, some green for Solana that seems that wants to touch this line at some point. Ethereum had a nice day yesterday. We went up, but we are not touching the 2100. That's the POC that we have for Ethereum. That's a wrap for today. We say goodbye with the story of this cat and the chicken. Because remember again that while we are improving in Emirates, we are improving on Bitcoin world, the crypto world. In Europe and in Spain, things are, not doing better. And right now, you can't even have a chicken without registration. In the future, you'll have, of course, to, do what they want with your chicken. We are having control after everything that we have. They want us to have nothing in the future and still be happy as they let us do as they want. We need to keep on learning to protect us from that. And you can do that with our channel about AI called Rodrigo Arnedo, Inteligencia Artificial. And also, you can do it here in Rodrigo Arnedo, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, Fun on the Ride, Health, Money, Love, Pouring in Peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!